Hey guys, what is up? It's Card Shuffler 99 here. Today, we're going to show you guys a really cool trick. Before we get into it, if you guys are interested in getting some free gift cards, all you guys have to do is click the link in the description for Free My Apps. Click that link, download free apps. You guys can get free gift cards. Also, credit to Scam School for this trick. If you guys are interested in being entered into a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway, all you have to do is like this video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Notifications have to be on, and you have to comment one time on one video. What do you like about our channel or that specific video? Let's go ahead and get into the trick here.
All right, Robert, what I want you to do, go ahead, take the deck for me and give it some shuffles. Make sure the entire order is completely random and to your liking.
All right. Just one more. I'll be good. That's good.
All right, perfect. Now, Robert, I'm going to have you do something for me. I'm going to hand you the deck, and what I want you to do is go ahead, spread the deck face up to me. So you're not going to look at the cards here.
All right.
And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a prediction based on what I think that you're going to do, okay? So go ahead through the cards here. I'm going to go ahead and make my prediction, and I'm going to go right here, okay? So I'm going to take this card. You can see this is my prediction going straight under the box right there, okay, in plain view. Robert, what I need you to do is come around for me, and what I want you to do is you're going to take the cards, and you're going to start dealing the cards down in one pile. So go ahead, do that now for me.
All right, just like this.
Yep, and actually, you could even deal cards from the middle on the bottom if you wanted to.
Okay.
Deal as many cards as you want.
Just like that.
Yeah, you could deal as many, whichever cards you want.
When do I get to stop?
Whenever you want.
And, let's say that one right there. All right, that's good.
Perfect. Now, we do not need this deck anymore, so we'll just put that off to the side. Now, Robert, these are the cards that you selected. Now what I need you to do is go ahead and put these into two piles. So now deal them down in two piles for me.
All right. So like this?
Yep. Okay, Robert. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to basically designate one of these piles to be the value and one of these piles to be the suit, okay? So what I want you to do, go ahead, cover both piles with your hands and lift up on one pile, or lift up on one hand, I guess.
This one.
Perfect. So, Robert, go ahead, take this hand away. You lift it up on this first, so we'll put this as the value, and this is the suit. So, in this case, the 3 of hearts. Okay, Robert? Now, remember, you got to shuffle the deck, okay? You got to deal down whichever cards you wanted. We put them into two piles. You picked which one you wanted to be the value, which one you wanted to be the suit, and we got down to the 3 of hearts. You spread the deck out face up. I took out a random card before the trick even started, Robert, and placed it underneath the box. Now, Robert, wouldn't it be cool if I actually did predict the 3 of hearts? All right, guys, so for this trick, it's a pretty simple trick. Credit to this trick goes out to Scam School. All you're going to need to do this trick is actually a simple deck of cards, and I like to use a box here. This is basically going to mark my prediction. Keep it safe. Magicians like to use this idea so basically the spectator knows that you're not switching out any predictions or anything like that. So I like to use a box. You can use like a Ziploc bag if you wanted to, or you can just plain give it to them. Some magicians like to take it to extreme heights, and they actually put it in like a safe, or they put it in like a sealed envelope or something like that. You could even give it to the spectator so long as they don't look at the card. You're good in that aspect. Now, one thing you have to do is remove the jokers from the deck. That's going to basically, if you had jokers, the trick has a chance, a very low chance, but a chance of actually not working. So you'll kind of understand that as we go through the tutorial here. So once again, normal deck of cards, a box, or anything like that if you want to secure your prediction for your spectators, okay? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to start out by having them shuffle the deck, okay? And what this is going to do is nothing. It's not doing anything because there's no setup to the deck. But what this does, in a sense, do is give them the assurance that the deck is mixed and you don't have a setup. And that's very important when you're doing any card trick, is that they know there's no setup to the deck. So, have them shuffle it. If you have a group of friends or something like that, you could have multiple people shuffle the deck if you so wanted to. So anyway, what you're going to do to start is you're going to have them shuffle the deck, and then you're going to tell them that they're going to basically spread out the deck face up to you, okay? So that's what you want them to do. You want them to spread the deck out face up to you. And what you're doing here is you're actually going to be peeking at the top 2 cards, because when people spread the deck to you, they're going to basically go through the top 2 cards first. Now, what I'm doing as I look at the top 2 cards, I'm looking at the value of the first card and the suit of the second card. In this case, we're looking at the 9 of clubs, okay? Once again, if I had something like this would be the 7 of spades. Now, you could do it the other way around if you wanted to. You could do, for example, the king of diamonds if you really wanted to do that instead of the 7 of spades, but it doesn't really matter. Just know the top 2 cards. Now, at this point, they can't shuffle the deck, but you know what the top 2 cards are, and you're going to ask them to go through slowly, because you're going to basically examine the cards, you're going to say. But what you're actually doing is you're going to look for that card. So, for example, let's cut the deck one more time here. And let's look here. We got the 9 of spades. As you go through the deck here, I'm going to be looking for the 9 of spades. So there's the 9 of spades. That's the card I'm taking out. Okay? I take the 9 of spades out, and I'm going to put it under the box. You can put it in the box. Anything like that is going to do. Okay? Once again, let me show you this one more time. Go through. Okay, you designate one to be value, one to be suit. Doesn't matter if you wanted the king of clubs, you could do that as well. Let's go with the ace of diamonds here. Okay, going for the ace of diamonds. Going for the ace of diamonds. Look for that ace of diamonds. There it is, ace of diamonds. Take that ace of diamonds out as they're spreading. Don't show them the card, okay, because they should not see the card. Now that that's under the box, you're not shuffling the deck. You need these 2 cards on top. So what you're going to do here is you're going to tell them to deal cards down in one pile. So they're going to do that now. Now, it is important that you know that basically what's happening here is you're setting down the top 2 cards first. After these are set, you can basically explain to them that they can deal cards from the middle or the bottom, so long as they deal down the top 2 cards first, okay? So what I do is, they start dealing down, then I say, you know what, you could even deal cards from the middle. You could deal cards from the bottom if you wanted to. You could deal cards from the top, anywhere you want. As long as the top 2 cards are still on the bottom, you are ready to go. Okay, so that's what you need to do, is get the top 2 cards on the bottom of the deck. Now that they're here, what you're going to do is have them stop anywhere they want. So let's say they go through and they pick out this number of cards. Doesn't matter, they can stop wherever they want. Let's go right there, okay? The rest of the deck is basically useless at this point. So they put this away. Now the deck is gone. Now you have these cards, okay? You're going to tell them that they're going to deal the cards in 2 piles, okay? Now, what you have to do here is you need to see which card they deal last and where that card goes, okay? So, once again, here we go. We're going to deal into 2 piles right here. They start doing this themselves. Now, boom. Last card is on this pile. You need to know that. Why? Because this is going to be your value card so long as you pick the top card to be value. So, in this case, we got the ace of diamonds, right? Now that they're both on top, you are pretty much ready to go here. So you got ace here, you got the king of diamonds here, and what you're going to do is you're going to implement sort of magician's choice, and you're going to tell them that you need them to basically select one of the piles for suit and one of the piles for value. Okay, so you're going to have them cover the cards just like so, and tell them to lift up on one pile. Okay, so they're going to lift up on one pile, doesn't matter which pile, for example, this one. If they lift up on here, you're going to tell them, okay, you lifted up on this, so we're going to make this the value and make this the suit. If they lifted up on the other hand, you could do one of two things. You could say, okay, this is the one you want, perfect. We'll make this value, we'll make this suit. You could even do it like this. You could say, all right, we'll make this the suit, we'll make this the value. Now, obviously, if you say value, suit, value, suit, value, suit throughout the trick, then it's kind of important that you designate the first pile to be the value. That's going to help out the trick, okay? And that's important, okay? So just keep that in mind, that if you tell them that you're going to designate one for value, one for suit, and that you designate suit first, that kind of gives red whistles that, this is kind of forced. So once again, if they lift up on this pile here, remember this being the value or the suit, basically what you have to do is you have to say, okay, you selected this one, you wanted this one, you kept your hand on this one, we're going to make this value, we'll make this suit. Once again, if they basically lift up on this one, you say, okay, this is the one you wanted, value, suit. And at that point, the trick is basically over, okay? So at this point, you could basically take the box off, you could take it out of the box. If you put it in an envelope, you put it in a safe, wherever you put the card, if you put it in their pocket, you show them that this card is going to be the diamonds. Again, that's basically the matching card. Now, keep in mind that you do need to run through everything that happened. It's a pretty complicated routine, so be sure that you run through exactly everything that happened through the routine. So make sure you know that they know that they shuffled the deck. Remind them that. That way, at the end of the trick, they know they have that assurance. The deck was shuffled. Show them that they could have, remind them they could have dealt down cards from the top, middle, bottom. Doesn't matter. You weren't forcing that either. Keep in mind, you made a random prediction, and you made the prediction before anything even happened, right? And that is something you have to remind them just to make the trick seem a little bit better. Okay, guys? That is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.